You know, a little bird who told me that zombies have many strange ways to be. And then they got electrocuted. Hey, it's Tommy Joe Show, crazy. Welcome back to some more Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode we finished off 10 minigames and ended with Big Trouble Little Zombie. And in this episode we're going to start with Portal Combat, one of the more notable ones. We can just start anew, because I kind of entered that level prematurely. Anyways, this is a combat level. You can see the zombies on the side there. And, hold on while I stand up, because I'm all the way over here. Now you have these portals, right? And obviously it's a reference to Portal, but also it's a reference to, you know, just Mortal Kombat with the name. Anyways, you might want to keep some of your plants, because they're perfectly fine to have. Now as you can see right there, the pea shooter, even though it's in row 2, is shooting enemies on row 1. And hopefully, these dogs down here don't start pulling any strange moves. Because I swear. Also, there might be something that happened in this video at some point, which may explain the continuity of these videos. Because it's just how the way... You know what, when it happens, I'll talk about it, okay? That's just gonna be it. Start a second row of these cactuses. Because organization. Slowly but surely just changing all these. I just think it's pretty simple with simplified ways of being with just these portals set in this position right now. But actually it's a little bit quiet. That's good enough. That's a good enough volume. Now we have little bucket heads just doing whatever they want. Now the thing is, it may seem like the zombies aren't appearing on rows 2 and 4. But they can do that, and they'll just get straight up in your grill. And that can happen. So mind yourselves if that eventually happens. So you see portal relocating. They'll relocate the portals on you. Something I might want to mention though is, first off, off screen I've been doing some Zen Garden stuff, only for this, because there are specific reasons as to why you want to do Zen Garden stuff off screen, because it does take a while. Mainly what I'm talking about is just purchasing stuff and just growing up all of whatever. And off screen I managed to rake up at least 1,000 Gs. No, 10,000 Gs. Sounds familiar, 10,000. Anyways, I reached that currency amount. And what I did was I purchased 2 plants that will be useful when we get into the second half of this video, but not now, because you know how these sessions go. First 5 and then next 5. I'm gonna save this torch words. Portal relocating? Where now? Is that one gonna move? Okay. So they're gonna be right up there. So I might want to be careful and just keep an eye on this. So I'm putting that there for its safety. Meanwhile, everything is good. You know, realizing it now, I think it was a good idea to just place the pea shooter there, because just in case I need to put that there. It is good there, because obvious accent is obvious. OBS. OBVS. Abbreviation. Standing up's weird, you know. You're just chilling by standing up. Okay, I do have the capacity of, solving this puzzle. Oh yeah, see, because row 4 is going all the way up to row 1 because of how the portals are, and no longer. So now we have an endless stream of peas. And 1 needle. That's actually kind of funny. Dun dun na 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 na. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm dealing with this right now because this is my solution. Right, you're no help. So you can just screw right off. Seriously, those peas. They are just in an permanent state of help. And by that I mean, just constant looping. Dun dun, dun dun dun. Do do. Scuba diving. So let's just focus on what's happening. And by there's nothing really. So now we have characters on all 5 rows. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. Because we might just lose this lawnmower at any minute. Regardless. No matter what, we might just lose a lawnmower. Because we don't want anything in this row. Nothing in row 2. Nothing to spawn in row 2. Because that's bad. It's a bad idea. It's better in Brooklyn. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm guessing the only reason how I can explain this. So I'm kind of giddy for the new year. Because it's still December 31st, 2015, and this dates the video immediately, because you just set a date. Makes sense. Final portal is going to be relocated. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Now, it doesn't matter if I lose that lawnmower. I think, now I'm not sure about this, but I think that if a zombie does get to a lawnmower, it will go straight through. But it doesn't matter, because we want a challenge trophy. Hooray. So that was one of the more unique ones, which we've done now. And now for the more notorious ones! Call them like you see them. Okay, let's go. This is notorious for like, oh, there's not that many zombies. But the way this challenge is gimmicked is that you can place anything by 5 rows immediately. This is how I'm trusting my layout. Water ends in the back. And I'm saving these magnet shrooms and a coffee bean because it goes with the magnet shroom. I'm saving this because very often I will lose the magnet shrooms very early on. Also straight away to a wave. And you also have jalapenos just in case you need them. Also, there's an achievement in the mobile versions of Plants vs. Zombies where you don't use a single jalapeno on this level. And to be honest, if you don't have roof sweepers, that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. I'm certain there's supposed to be like, what am I thinking of? There's supposed to be a, damn it, what? There's a pumpkin. There should have been a pumpkin. I'm just out of it. That's the only explanation. I'm out of it. Let's just wait a little while longer, just in case things get a little bit more drastic. We have 3 jalapenos, so that looks good. Yeah! We get to listen to this music again, because it's kind of fun to listen to this song. It takes a little bit longer than I suspected, though, so I just be careful with what I am doing. I'm way out of tune. And I don't want anything blowing up. So any special zombies, I'm just gonna nuke them. Nuke them. Nuke the bees. Oh boy. So, for any of you young people that don't know what that's from, and you probably don't want to know where that's from, it's from this guy that I watch on Twitch and YouTube, technically. His name is Varg Skeletor, and for reasons withheld, he is probably one of the funniest Swedes on the internet, despite what you're thinking. I mean, that's actually something I could get into. I watched PewDiePie at a point, okay? I thought he was alright to a degree. I just didn't watch him often enough to say, oh, I'm just a big fan of his. I mean, his Amnesia playthrough was amazing. Ugh. Nah, I'm not one of those people that is a PewDiePie fan. A pilot, if you will. And you may think of me just being stupid. dilly-dally did just come up. I literally just came up with that term in this moment that you're seeing right now with your very own eyes. There's your pumpkins! Jesus Christ! Alright. Jalapeno. I need this jalapeno. I need to get all jalapeno these zombies' business. Ah, see, I knew it was gonna happen. Squash. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. Bad times. Call for bad people. This is the only thing I can amount to do. Place that there, and then this. This is the point. I have no firepower in the middle row. Take that music, okay. Also, there. Hopefully I get a plant pot. Okay, and wait a little while longer. Hopefully I get a jalapeno, so I can solve this predicament. Actually, it's the last wave, so I can just let things go. Also, come on, dog. Come on, you know what you're doing. You can deal with this. It's not rabbit season, it's not duck season, not any season at all. Come on, you. You can deal with this. Why do you hide underneath chairs, even? Seriously, that dog just hides underneath chairs. Start turning her off, it's like, Bailey, go to bed, and you just start hiding underneath the chairs at the table. Don't even know. I mean, that's the deal with Jack Russell Terriers. They're just like, I didn't even... There we go. Surprisingly enough, we managed to get through that in one try. Hooray! I'm so ecstatic! And Whack a Zombie would be the last one in this session. And now the other notorious minigame, Bobsled Bonanza! Also, for some reason, because you can't normally see the bobsleds in the little side view there, you can just see they have a little static sprite for you, just so you can tell that it is. There's you need sunflowers, lily pads, 3 petas, squashes, and jalapenos probably. Just so you know, the gloom shroom and gold magnets are ones that I purchased. What was that? Ah! It's 11 o'clock, man. You can't deal with this. Let me solve this problem, okay? Alright, let me just get back in on here, because if you kind of remember, something kind of happened, so it's kind of a bad thing to have had happen. Anyways, I don't think Time Cup will be that useful for this level, but maybe you'll want to get some fire as power as well. Maybe, yeah, maybe that. And pumpkin would be good. What else though? What else? Yeah, cherry bomb. So, main thing I want to tell you about, yeah, this challenge. Notable. Start off with some ice right there. It's very nice ice. It's, you know, you can plant on it. It's kind of cool. You can just be like, oh man, it's ice. I can't do anything with it. I want to try to plant it, but it's like, no. Mainly because I don't have any sun, but yeah, this means immediately you're gonna start with some, because you have this large row of ice, you'll immediately start with some bobsled zombies, which I don't think we've actually seen, even though they have been there since Zambonis, or Zombonis, have been in the game since level 3, surprisingly enough, why this level takes place there, and now you know. And mainly the gimmick is they will come after a large amount of time has passed after one of those, and there are 4 of them. So it's not just them. And so it won't just take like an ordinary squash to knock them out. So you'll want something like this for right now, for temporary reasons. And maybe just, and because if you didn't already notice, I managed to get a lot more out before the wave actually started. Because this mission kind of starts you off with a really long amount of time to actually get stuff started. Maybe I should protect something. Oh god, it's already gone to bad places. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's just silly, it's stupid. And to be honest, I've actually been, unlike that one episode of Afterbirth, I have been just out of recording mood for a long time, mainly because I've solely relied on a certain series that's going up weekly, and it's like, hey, I can just wait until I can upload these again. But no, really, it's just that I need to do some more stuff based on that. And of course, there's just the week gap, so we'll probably start up back in late February. Well, in the middle of February. So let's wait. Good waiting. Back, boop, wait. Now, there's something I actually kind of wanted to say that I have noticed about myself, which I think I remember talking about beforehand. But I've noticed that in my life, I've gone through like some mini phases, like phases of stuff that I get interested in at the moment, and then it just kind of stops, and so on. Maybe I should have waited. No, that's fine. That's good. That's good. And yeah, I mean lately, some of the mini phases have included stuff like Terraria, because I've gotten a kick back in there again. I mean, I used to play it a while, then it kind of stopped. Now I'm back into Terraria, and actually fairly recently, there's just this really silly thing. Like, as in, less than 4 days ago from this recording, I've started doing this. Basically, if you've ever watched Game Grumps, back in the old days, 2012, you may remember a certain voice that Egraptor did. I believe it's Egraptor, I can't remember exactly. Which was basically a robot voice that asks for a cheese pizza. For some reason, I won't explain why, but he just kind of asks for cheese pizza. And so anyway, I thought that maybe I could have a good robot voice. So I started just doing this robot impression. And I've kind of done it periodically over the days. And couldn't just like pack it in. So maybe in the future you might hear more of that voice. But for now, I've just kind of realized that it's not necessarily as good as you would expect. It's just kind of weird to do it. that was even hard to do, because I have to breathe in at the same time. And you know how tough that is. Oh god! So that's what happens when you, place one of those down and it pops their tires. Sometimes they'll just go keyhole. I don't even know about the keyholing. Get out of here. Keyhole again, I dare you. Dun dun dun. But yeah, that robot voice is just kind of something I've been doing, even though it's not necessarily the greatest thing to be doing. And every now and then I've just been doing the voice, trying to improve it.
It's just kind of something. And maybe sometimes no one can hear it.
I just can't express it in proper words. Bah! Bah! Okay. Oh, good. The Zambonis, they'd be driving, patrolling. You see, sometimes I get like that. Like that. Well, nudged up. I just used the wrong terminology right there. Why didn't you bap? You should have bapped when you boop beeped. So much for them. Well, all I have to do is trust the sunflower doesn't get eaten. Lord, please give me strength. This is pretty damn hard. I don't even know how to sing to it. The song is kind of pretty bad. Maybe I should focus on other stuff as well. Don't necessarily mean you have a little... Jesus. You're not very good at doing things. I've seen that. You're very bad at doing things, and I don't even want to sing anymore because it's bad. I only really have to protect this bottom row and this one too. Doesn't really matter except when it does. Only for you, you. Maybe I should have got that other plant. That would have helped a lot. Oh lordy lord, that feeling when you get a rhyme. It's sublime. I'm sorry, but it's kind of forced. I guess it just kind of works. Yeah. Singing is not commentary. I don't want to say anything on the matter. Don't ask why. But apparently this is cool because I don't know why. Do. You found the rhyme and it didn't go as well as you would have thought it anyway now. Focus now, it's kind of hard to do it. So halfway through, Zamboni goes kill. And now we have Little Rose. Little Rose. the main thing we want to try and do is just keep those Zambonis at bay, because if not, they will spawn more of these guys. And these guys are not cool. That's no good. Come on, Santa, get out of here. I have nothing. Okay, I have something now. But and now I can boop. See, I think I've already explained this, but the damage that the spikeweed does, if a normal zombie's walking over it, it's just half its health. If a Conehead's zombie's doing it, or any other zombie, anyways, it's just 5 ticks of health, 5 damage points. Context, you need them, but not to waste the time. Ah, yes. I swear, if I can get that robot voice perfected, I can just open up videos and just do an entire video just me talking that robot voice, because I've just been improvising to myself whenever I walked home from school. And just been like,
here's pizza.
And everyone's just like, why? Why did you choose to do this? I was like, I don't know, it was funny. Stop it! Exciting, isn't it? I didn't even elaborate about this session. But see, considering when the last session ended off, well, the last half part, you know, that was a fortnight ago. Just for context.
Yes, a huge wave of zombies is approaching.
Come on. I think it's just because when I'm like standing up or something, it just gets better. It's just kind of something. Also, I've kind of wanted to say that even if it's like not the fullest picture possible, this is by far from what I've seen the best looking episode or segment of anything that I've done, just because of the angle the TV is at and the iPad. It's literally a parallel, like 9 parallels, like in such a way that the dog starts barking even though there's not even a point for the dog to start barking. It's like, please stop, you're ruining life. Maybe it's because they want to leave. Maybe it's because they smell the scrumpy. Or maybe not. Everything is just going wrong. Even though I'm not trying to. I think I know exactly what's going on. And it's easy to identify. Dun -dun -dun. Get away. There's nothing to say really, it's just Bob's a Bonanza. Burblanza. It's just hope at this point. Oh, look at that. See, it's random whether or not one or the other happens. Bap! Oh man. Although I probably should be careful with using the jalapenos because they are temporary solutions to permanent problems, as NCS so eloquently put them. But it's still kind of a bad idea to waste them. I mean, we're fine though. We have the free Peter just shooting on that row, just getting the occasional damage. But then we also have the spike weeds down here. So I'm going to save that cherry bomb and place that in a place where it's needed. I mean, look at all that. You don't necessarily need firepower. It's just there for now. Maybe I need to add some more
Criticals.
Ah, Jesus. I mean, you can't really do it well if you're not even paying attention and trying to do it well. As in that guy who reviewed that Taco Bell thing that one time, doing it well. But I have had moments when fighting against zombonis like this. I place down a squash to try and get it. Zomboni ends up squashing it. You know, it's kind of ironic to squash a squash, but it's still it's funny in hindsight, I guess. Yes, yes, yes. Top row, it's fine. Considering it's the final wave, I don't necessarily have to tend to these 4 other rows. The only thing I need to do is pay attention to the bottom row and the top row. Well, top row is second. You know what I mean, right? Yes, I guess it's kind of something. Also, this challenge has been going on for a long time now. It's just that long of a challenge. Also, just in case you didn't know, I did some Zengon stuff off screen as well. When one of the plants that you gain through these minigames and whatnot finally gets to a point where it will be, you know, upgraded, whatever, you will get 2 diamonds for it. So, that's something. Bam! Oh yes, the diamond on cue. 10,000 already. Wow, I think we can buy a new thing. But I want to save it for the 10 seed slots. Because that's a good wisdom. Oh man, when you just have instincts to say things. Like you have a pop cultural reference that you want to make, but no one else will get it, but you have instincts to say it no matter what. It's something. I mean, I've locked a new minigame. Which is, oh, it's that one. Then Alpha Zombie, Nimble Zombie, quick. Let's take a look at how fast the zombies are. Oh, okay. Not necessarily very fast. But instead, we have stuff like this, and that, and some other things that we should focus on. And we have Dolphin Rider zombies, we might want to do stuff. I mean, the reason why I'm just stumbling here is because I've just been receiving notifications, and I just see them straight away. God damn it. Basically, sister and Facebook messenger chat thing, and she set her nickname to Awesome from Trophy, and then she set my nickname to Poop with a poop emoji, you know. There are things you just can't do whilst things are being paying attention. Look at how fast that flower's going. Things are gonna get worse now, because it might be ideal to use the D-pad in this mission only because of how fast things move. I mean, look at how fast that zombie's going. That's actually a threat. Do 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 do. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, God, you screwed it up, man. You're not good at things. Much like you're not good at jumping. Okay, I guess I could say this. I didn't know about this at the time until about 2 days ago. But I didn't know that The Amazing Frog was on Steam, and I've been playing that for a while. I've clocked 11 hours on it. It's just a hilarious fun game. It's so funny. I've actually been playing it with friends as well, which makes it better. And now that I've found like the green button on top of the building, you can finally just like do multiplayer with weapons, free for all, whatnot. It's so good. It's just so good. So you, in this level, need to focus on your outputs, like how fast you want to put out your towers that require stuff to be demolished. Not necessarily that. I'm going to do 3 rows of 3 Peters and place this there in the vicinity right now as a substitute. Just can't wait for the first Dolphin Rider, yay! Also, because, you know, it's a fast challenge, Dolphin Rider's gonna be fast as hell. Hooray, hooray! It's always fun to dance today. Unless you don't know what's going on, then maybe reconsider life choices. Doesn't matter anyway, you bitch. Get away from her, you bitch! Burn! This isn't Alien, this isn't Sigourney Weaver. Although, at points you might want to question if it really is or not. Do 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 do. Do do do. There you go, first Dolphin Rider. Zoom! So you can just fly through all of your towers if you're not paying attention. Maybe I should have put a pumpkin on this one right there. Just to save, unlike waiting. I don't want to know what's going on. Please help me, I don't know what's helping me, right? So at least in this one session, we've tackled 2 of the more notable minigames in Plants vs. Zombies. And the next one we're still going to tackle some more interesting ones. Like, for example, the one we unlocked just earlier on, which was The Last Stand. Which, I think I've already mentioned this, even if I haven't though, I will just say right now, I'm using that level as a very old money trick that I found out back in the days of me playing this game and trying to unlock everything. via purchase. Because it's actually a really well done trick. And it's surprising. And it's only barely doable on versions that allow you to only have 9 seed slots, like the DS version. For some reason, yeah, some consoles that you have 10 seed slots, others you have 9. And more often than not, you just question why. Well, I question why, it's just, you know. Kind of misplaced that one, but I'm not caring that much because it's helpful in some way. Look at all those free pizzas dancing. Oh, pardon me. That's a bit... I mean, I know it's something just to be polite in the video, but you're being polite to no one in the vicinity of the room that you are in right now. It's something you kind of have to think about sometimes, though. It doesn't really matter because you're just doing this to... you lost it. Off. Scarf. Yes, scarf. I don't know. Although, there are some things that need to be said. Mainly, I have... well... As of this recording session, the view counts on all of my videos so far are 9,779. Therefore, you have less than 200 views left to go until you get your final congratulatory video that everyone would love to see and complain about, considering the other 2 videos that are top 5 lists did incredibly well. Doom. Blip, 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 blip. I unlocked a minigame. Oh wait, no, it's only 14, okay. There's still one more left, okay. Gotcha. It's Whack-A-Zombie. You know how to play Whack-A-Zombie. Boff. Baff. Beef. Douche. Canoe. Pow. Alright, Josh, focus. What was I saying? You know, when you kind of forget that story that you're just saying, then you kind of don't know what you were saying in the first place, so it makes that story kind of useless. Yeah, that. I mean, I do have some like ideas on. Oh yeah, it was the views. Never mind. The top 5 lists. Yeah, they're kind of all right, I guess. I understand that this was back in the days where I thought I was just a horrible person for being like, hey, if I'm trying to parody someone, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a parody channel. No. And no. You'll get flack. You'll get so much flack. Like, I still get flack nowadays. Just because I've just, like, accepted the name. It's just still something necessarily not good enough to focus on. Mainly, stuff like whacking zombies. And even though it's not necessarily a progress meter that has flags on it, it's still kind of not even a third of the way through. Even though it kind of looks like a third of the way through. Back, beep, babadoo. It's, yeah. Although, in one of those, top 10 videos for the songs in video games, I mentioned that, among other things, Rhythm Heaven, the Rhythm Tengoku series, Rhythm Heaven, Rhythm Paradise, I don't care. Either region is fine. Let me. That's spooky. Spooky dooky.
We now return to regularly scheduled Plants vs. Zombies.
Okay, that was just horrible. I realized that wasn't necessarily the best one I've done, but it's definitely, I know how to do a robot voice, I just can't execute it well. All I need to do is BAP! And then boop! And smack everything up. Although finding more plants for Zen Garden is kind of cool. Everything is existing for a reason. One of those reasons is because a serendipity. I like how I'm just not on the tile that is necessary. I didn't intend to sound that much more accentuating for that one word. It was just that I didn't want that thing, that zombie thing to eat my grave eater. Don't call them that. What, zombies? No, I said don't use that word. No, that was a convoluted way to reference Hot. I was about to say Hot, damn it, it's Shaun of the Dead, not Hot Fuzz, you idiot. And you like Simon Pegg, for Christ's sake. Yeah, Simon Pegg is funny, he's done some cool things. I haven't seen absolutely anything yet. I need to see it seems like a good film. Also, Robin Williams is in it, rest in peace. Although, considering dead celebrities, there is something I would like to mention that's not necessarily the funniest thing in the world, but it's kind of serendipitous, if that's the right word I'm thinking of. The fact that there have been so many people this month, and subsequently this year, that have died from cancer. Not necessarily all at the same age, but more often than not, it's age 69. Because first it was David Bowie, and then Alan Rickman, and then there was Celine Dion's husband, and then there was Lemmy. Why are people dying? This is 2016. Kick it off with a bang! It's just a gunshot, you know. So I'll just kind of skip over. And because of the format, I'll just skip over to this next part. Because, you know. Actually, let's do a quick check of the Zen Garden. Then I'll cut that off. And we'll see you in a few moments. Got some stuff here. Got the fully grown Free Peters and some other things around here. Yes. Let's place that there and there. These poor sprouts. They need some loving. Perhaps I should buy some more fertilizer. There we go. Yes, it's exciting. Perhaps I shall actually cut this.
But I'm not sure.
Jesus. You're good at doing that voice, Josh. I know it.
Yes, you are. But sometimes it doesn't work well.
Yeah, I can actually hear the human pain in your voice when you're trying to inhale. And that there goes the mucus. That's not nice.
It's not nice.
I'm sorry. What do we get? A lily pad monster. And a thing that sleeps at night. Which makes sense. Well, it actually sleeps in the day. That only works at night is what I'm going to say. And there's a spikeweed. It's silly. You know, spikeweed. There's two of them. I'm pretty sure they're facing the same direction as well. So I'm gonna sell one of them. Hooray! No, but not yet. So let's leave. We'll do a quick shop route, see if there's anything that interests me, we might want to buy. See, that's 80,000. Perhaps there's something in here that we might want to buy. Something that isn't 20 grand and is the best thing. But it takes up 2 spots in the pad to do so, but still. I eat food off the floor, because I'm crazy! Okay, enough of that. I've been saying that a lot recently. That's one of my verbal tics I'm assuming right now. It's just, yeah, enough of that. So I'll just see you in the next half, you know, that thing. Bye. Now it is time to measure your weight, and how good you are at games. So, what do you need for this one, okay? You need your lily pads, right? You also need your fume shrooms and your magnet shrooms. You'll also need your marigolds, they're your main source of money. You also need the garlic and the coffee bean. You'll also need the pumpkins, your gold magnets, and your gloom shrooms. Now, see, you'll know how much I've done this one strategy just because of how much I remember from it. So you have those garlics there, 1, 2, and 3. Then 1, 2, and 3. Then you want to upgrade this straight away. I mean, that's the point of buying this upgrades. You also have your magnets, right there and there. You don't need to use the coffee bean on those because the upgrade automatically brings it up. Now you have those. Then you have pumpkins there. And there. Then you bring those 2 right down to there. Then you have those. And then the majority of the rest of the backfield is nothing but marigolds. Marigolds! This is one of the ideal situations that that you want to be in to get money. Then you also have 125 you have left to just place one of those there, but I'm gonna save it, damn it! So this is an ideal point to start talking about things, because you can just like go around, grab coins, whilst the gold magnets do the same thing. And as you can see, the way this works, the zombies will eat the garlic, and they'll definitely move into the bottom rows, which means that they will take full damage from the outside. This also means that it's an ideal optimization point for the gold magnets, so that they can pick up everything in an ideal radius. Speaking of radius, these fume shrooms, they fire short bursts in 8 different areas. So that means zombies here will take a large beating. Therefore, considering there are football zombies that appear in the stage, you will take a lot of damage. The pumpkins are also there because, of course, most enemies won't die straight away. I say enemies, I mean zombies. So instead, when you have some of the football zombies come up here, they'll start attacking that. Whilst the fume shrooms are actually going to do some damn good jobs. Yes! But also, the fact that there are dolphin zombies, riders, whatever. They appear in this level, so you might want to know. There's also that, I forgot about that. But at least you have these in this orientation, just so that you can survive. You may think, oh, you just can't have 5,000 sun just to spend on the entire level. I mean, that's ludicrous. Well, instead they kind of got you back. So you get some more money. Well, sun. First thing you want to do, replant these. And then I'm going to place these 2 here. Just because there's a dolphin zombie outbreak. That could happen. Because it's always random. You're always going to have to be careful of what you do. But you must guarantee that you always replenish the garlics after every wave. Because that's the source of your power. Your power. Your sister. No. Seriously. I believe it was earlier on that you were saying that you shouldn't parody. Because parody is wrong. Unless you need to do a smart parody. And if you couldn't already tell, these marigolds are actually pulling out some gold coins along with the silver dimes. So as you can see right now, we're already at 17 grand from the 10 grand we started this video off with, I believe. There's also a football zombie right there. He's going to take a beating because fume shrooms. So it's nigh constant fire and me grabbing a drink. Not necessarily that important, but still. I'm actually torn between what I'm going to do after this. I mean, I'm going to record these last 5 minigames. I'm not sure whether to do puzzle mode or survival mode. Puzzle mode probably, because that'll take the least amount of time. And it's actually a really cool thing exclusive to puzzle mode that I kind of like, that they've done. Which is a shame that they didn't bring back to, you know, PVC 2, you know. And if you've forgotten in the beginning, you have to survive 5 flags of this. Nonsense. So let's first do this, and that. I'm gonna save the pumpkin, just in case something really needs it. When this happens. So yeah, this is like a really old strategy. I don't remember what video I found this on, but this was just really, really old strategy. That was just the best strategy. And you can do this multiple times. And considering you can just save and exit at any time, you can just go back to the main menu, buy some stuff in the shop, and just get on with this and continue to make the money afterwards. I mean, it all depends on the luck of the marigolds. I mean, they do kind of have buck teeth. I guess they can be like leprechauns. Fast as a leper rat. I don't know. But it all depends, really. Money. Well, plant from my zen garden. So yeah, I think I remember the boundaries that were set, that you could earn possibly a minimum of 10 grand and a maximum of something around 40 grand, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're at 19 grand. So there are some things that we can buy right now that are actually quite interesting and beneficial to us. For example, one of the coolest plants in the game, which totally doesn't break it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Alright, enough beating around the bush. It's a plant called the imitator. And, well, the plant's called the imitator. You can probably guess what it does. That's right, they called him stupid. But enough arbitrary references that have no point in being there. All we care about is the death of Crocomile. I don't know. Here's where things get interesting, because we are at wave 4, last stand, 7 minutes. This is quite grand. Although making up lyrics is kind of hard when you have to think of some things that rhymes. Darn! I mean, it's nothing easy to know. But it's kind of like one of those things. Actually, that is something. I have recently ordered off of, like, Games website a new, like, PC controller. Therefore, there's a chance in the slight future that I might do, like, gameplay of multiplayer Binding of Isaac. Then again, there's the thing that after the recent update on Windows 10 requires to say the full screen doesn't work. Therefore, you'll have to deal with some random things like a sidebar in the bottom for no reason, apparent reason at all. Because I don't know why. Why did you do this to me? It was literally just sit upon me. I opened up my laptop one day and just like, we've updated your computer with some awesome things. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. For Christ's sake. See, that can happen. You can not pay attention at all. And then the Fumble Zombies will come and eat all of your plants. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Laugh, laugh. Go on and laugh. Just erase and replace that one. The things will stay there. Because that's necessary. There. And there. Sorry I've won this marigold. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't even care. I care immensely. So this is just the end. It's very simple. Although I swear, whenever I can, I really want to do another Isaac video, because I have done some things in greed mode. I've got every single unlock in greed mode. Meaning, beating greed mode with all characters, and getting all the unlock credentials for the donating in the greed mode machine. Anyways, I should explain the greed mode machine in this odd, what am I thinking of? I can't even think of the word. I'm thinking of, like, irrelevant. There we go. In this completely irrelevant video, I get to explain what the greed machine is. Basically, at the end of greed, you go through 5 floors of item rooms in greed mode. You go through the normal basement, the normal caves, the normal depths, the normal womb, and you're automatically kicked over to Sheol. Then there are 2 more floors after that, with the second floor being the final boss floor, with, surprisingly enough, kind of a tricky final boss for some characters. And if you're very careful with another character, there's a chance you can take as many hits as you can. But it's still limited. Anyways, the only way that we can explain it is that when you beat that final boss, a greed mode machine, will drop down from the sky, and you'll be able to donate coins to it that you have left over from the run. And you can when you donate coins to it, you have a chance to jam the machine as you would in a normal run. Now we get into some more interesting minigames, by the way. Some botany too. And basically there are some certain unlocks that are interesting enough. And in fact, if I manage to get to the Eve unlock, because there's an Eve unlock, if I manage to beat the certain thing that unlocks it for Eve, I'll get onto that. Because it's quite good. Also, you might want to be careful on this level. Because if you couldn't tell, there is a certain thing that might screw everything up for you. Can't see it? Well, there's the jalapeno zombie. Hooray. And you can't just do, like, straight along, just... Maybe I should have gone with garlic, maybe not. I couldn't really think of much else to replace stuff with. Like that, I don't know what's going on right now, my friend. Let's not talk about this right now, son. Go away, please. I have to focus on the job at hand. I don't even know what's going on anymore right now in the now. Let's just focus right now. And not sing for Chris's sake. I mean, Chris isn't even in his house. He's probably just punching boulders. Like any normal person would do, they quote something from an internet video quoting something else. Sounds like a good plan, Josh. Sir. Ugh. Anyways. Let's just focus on what's actually happening. For example, Zombotany 2, Electric Boogaloo, the most obvious joke in the book. To be honest, I actually kind of forget more of the other minigames in this mode, mainly because of some other reasons that we get into a few seconds from now. Is that there? Oh, okay. I didn't even see. I need. There we go. There we. It's like, come on, dude. Not cool, bro. That's not any shape of the word cool in any way. In any way. I've got nothing. My only solace is this greyish blob. Perhaps the repeat zombies, or just the repeat offenders. Obvious joke is obvious. The zombies, the pea shooters, they'll just get killed in fast and sufficient ways. And now there's one on the sea. Good for me, because I don't have any tangle kelps. Because priorities, I guess. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Although, to return to a subject I was talking about very earlier, earlier in this video probably, like I said that I was going to get a second Steam controller. There may be a chance in the near future that there might be a video on The Amazing Frog, because it has 4-player local multiplayer. Oh my god, it's just so fun. It's so good, it's so good, so good. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Best game, best game. That's fine, it's okay, we're getting rid of that lawnmower. Not like it meant anything. First flag. Making the sound way too epic. And I was about to make that into like a musical statement, but I decided, no, that's a bad idea. Because singing isn't commentary. And now we got our first introduction of the Tall Nut Zombie. Here, much like the Walnut Zombie, will take a lot of punches, so fun times. Also, fun fact, the great one, the bloody tank, the spike weed won't work on water because they can only be planted on solid ground. Ergo, yeah, squash zombie. Gotta love the squash zombie. Does what it says on the tin. Finds an enemy, squashes it straight away. Yes, yes, yes. Back. But on the good side, when the squash zombie does activate, it does kill itself. Which isn't necessarily a big plus on the plus side. It's something, though. Dun 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 dun. Maybe I should plan this better, because I don't know what to do right now. Wow. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I am tone deaf. Got this for a reason. Bap. Bap. Oh good, that thing, he just fell over without taking any most damage. I'm just waiting for the jalapeno zombie. It's gotta appear. Somewhere. I know. Oh, okay. You're all the way up there. Also, that toilet on the bottom is just kind of almost dead. And I realized that that was just quite a long pause there. When I really want to go back in editing, just listen just to that one moment, just see how long of a pause that was. Just time it out. Ba ba ba. Don't even know right now. Maybe I should focus on other important things. Oh, there's a Gatling zombie as well. Hooray for you, Gatling zombie. There is a zombie. It's gotta kill itself. Good. Look at that. That poor showmanship was unacceptable. Bap. Maybe this is the entirety of the game. Maybe you just have to survive for as long as you can against zombies in the onslaught of the horde. Maybe that's the name of the game. I don't even know what's going on. Plants vs. Zombies. Help. Perhaps it's not me in the house, but it's someone else. Oh my god. Right. Had to think about this in such a way. The jalapeno zombies are probably going to start appearing now. I don't even know what's going on right now. That was a bit of turn deaf, you idiot. You might want to stop. Yes, just stop. Oh, I guess that works. There is a zombie there who probably could get killed in a matter of seconds. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I should not anyway. There you go. That's fine. Now I can put that one up. Oh, look at that. That's not cool. Bap, bap, bap. Bop, ba buddy. Bap, bap, bap. You should probably stop me now. My only solace is hope. And hope rides alone. And with a spoon. Na 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 na. Maybe I should focus more. Where is that Where is that damn Fourth Chaos Emerald? What I was going to say was, where's that damn jalapeno zombie? Because I know those people appear because it was in the bloody description. All of you. Bam! There he goes. He's coming up, you scoundrel. You rapscallion. Scallion. Biff. Biff, Plith. Plith. Get up here, Plith. Son. You know you want... Okay, never mind then. If you don't want to be there. There's a jalapeno zombie. Oh, okay, get out! Oh. See, exactly what you think it would do, right? The entire row would just be gone. Can't even click that well. Jalapeno again, really, with you and I get him killed before he gets to that second point. There we go. I'm fine. Bap. Boop. I don't know what this is, but at least it's not K-pop. What metaphor that is, I don't know. I guess if you can refer to it as metaphor golden if you were on TV tropes. I don't know either. Ba ba da ba da ba da. Boo ba doo ba doo booty. Da na na na. This is taking a while because I don't know what's going on with these two They are just smiling right there. Eating up my zombie nuts. I don't even want to know what that would entail. Hopefully, with perseverance and a lot of stylistic suck, we can make it through. Watch as Walnut attacks. Little Jimmy Walnut was prancing around one day, when all of a sudden he became bears. What a shame. For it was not the toppler who toppled him, it was the bears. Ladies and gentlemen, the bears! Back. I mean, just look at this. How do you explain this? I've just been nonchalantly speaking throughout the entirety of this, and I don't even know what I was even saying for the most part. And besides, if I go back in editing and look at all of this commentary, I probably wouldn't even pay attention. I would just assume this is background noise. Hello, people, using this video as background noise. Weirdo. Yes, I call people who use this video as background noise weirdos. What of it? Bap. And so that was squashed. Now it's just time to wait on what matters would be good enough to use. I'm gonna wait until that guy dies, yep. And then just split these people up. And we beat this level. More trophies. That's a good idea, Spec. And for convenience's sake, I'm going to stop this video before we get onto the more interesting things, like Walnut Bowling 2! Walnut Bowling 2! And then this atrocity. Anyways, Walnut Bowling 2! Come back for that. Well, you will be there still. Now, what kind of crazy, wacky mechanics could they add to bowling? Well, amongst the other things that we've had before, like the exploding coconuts, or the walnuts, whatever you want to say, we also now have the giant walnuts, which react, as you would expect, a jalapeno. So if you want concrete information on what stuff's like, now you know. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I still have yet to do one little thing in the adventure mode. I'll do that on my main profile, because, you know, I've done a lot of things. But, see, there's your big walnut. Just so you know. You want to be careful what you do. Anyways. Maybe you should probably... Okay. Now, let me just focus on what I'm supposed to say. Because I don't have a script with me, and mainly because it's all improvisation. Maybe that's why I like YouTube so much. It's improvisation. It's a good hobby. Anyways. I think there was something... There is something in the main story mode that happens only after the second way through, with the nice little gimmick that I've shown off already. That basically means... Alright, she's off. And actually, there might be something that happens. Only trusting. And nothing happens. Because it was very hassle-ish to get this entire setup done. Damn it, that was a bad idea. I tried to, like, align myself. Ended up kicking the thing. No, it looks fine. It looks fine. Although, this is going on trust. My own self. Alright, you just go there. Anyways, the gimmick that is Crazy Dave picks the 3 plans for you. When you get to a certain level in the second mode, well, second way through story mode, there is a new zombie that appears. If we check the almanac, there is a blank entry. Which I'll show you after this minigame's completed anyway. Oh, here's something. Bap. These guys are up here now. Along with some other zombies. But yes, the main profile will have that special thing because I want to have it on my profile, not this one, because it's just an LP file. It doesn't matter, really. I mean, a lot of things are not on that file. I guess maybe before I use that file to show off that little thing, I'll try and unlock everything, just so there's no spoilers. Because I guess it could happen. Oh, what, are you back now? Seriously, that dog is nothing but trouble. Alright, dog, what do you want? Yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? It's like, no, we don't need glazed donuts. I said, you got any jelly donuts? I said, no, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. He said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, we ain't got any apple fritters. I said, you got any bear claws? And he says, wait a minute, I'll go check. But enough of that. Because, no, we're out of bear claw. Oh, Weird Al, you weird, wacky person. I believe Simpsons put it well, as in, he who is tired of Weird Al is tired of life. Oh my god. Albuquerque is one of my favourite songs, just because of how absurd it is. I mean, I've understood, like, people just keep quoting it, I'm just like, what even is that you're mentioning? I had no idea what it was, because I wasn't necessarily that big into Weird Al. I mean, the only thing I knew of him back in the old days was this bloody White and Nerdy video. And that was because I saw it in, like, a Club Penguin parody sketch. Jesus Christ. That's again, dog. I mean, I'm not an animal abuser or anything, it's just not animal cruelty, it's just me being an idiot, pressing buttons to require the controller to be reset, even though it's got full battery. Oh, there's two of you there, okay. It's just that Jack Russells, you know, they can just get kind of annoying after a few. You just kind of get them on an adventure, they're going to party, and they're just like, no, I want to stay here. And they'll start barking at nothing, they'll start... See, I guess you just kind of live with it, for now, if I can get my words in. Which I know, it's never going to happen, because whoever Jack Russell can never... Forget your words in any single way, and any... Oh, the word. God, just joined it as hell. Please, dog, don't. You're just a little pappy back in Banjo-Kazooie. But now you're this. You're this. Jesus Christ. Lordy. Ugh. Anyways, I guess something that's kind of topical, I guess I could mention. How did you guys like that somewhat fancy interruption explanation? What I want to say is that I actually asked permission before I got the music. Just so you know. Even though you probably shouldn't say anything about private messages that you send to people. I actually asked permission beforehand to use that music, and I'm just like, yeah, that's awesome, when he responded. There was also another person I messaged for, like, music to be used in another video at a later point. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. And yeah, it's just great just to know. Speaking of the second person, though, that's a list I've wanted to do for a while. Well, after finishing the other two lists, to be honest. Even in the second list, I mentioned the fact that I wanted to do that list. And I say there's a list coming up on the way. Which, to be completely honest, it's gonna be interesting to finish anyway. Mainly because one teeny tiny little thing. One of the videos that I have to edit together, the only way I can get certain things to use that video is to use that video, and it's 3 hours long. And considering how Windows Movie Maker, yes, I'm using, no, it's not Windows Movie Maker, it's Movie Live. I'm using Movie Live, get what of it? That's what I've been using for the other top 10s that are currently on the channel but not uploaded yet. Anyways, considering how that certain program has to load the files every single time, it takes a while for a 3-hour video just to load, you know? I mean, it did take a long time to actually just finalize the other videos because of its sporadic nature and anything. Also, fun fact, if you hit one of the screen door zombies on the side in one of the rebound shots, it'll just take 1 hit to kill them instead of just the 5. That's normal. Even though it's not necessarily 5, it's more 3. Or 4. We're almost done with one of bowling too. I'm surprised though, because I knew that it was kind of hard to do anyway. Please help me get from this decay. Don't ask what's going on. You'll just get no response. Probably should not make up lyrics on the spot. As you just saw, I screwed up B. 'Cause I made lyrics up on the spot, you're bad. I mean, I know I'm not very good at singing. I know, I haven't even got like, I didn't even get like a degree or anything. Like, I know for a certain fact that John Tron himself, he's just kind of, you know, got, he was in like many things as a college student, as I've read on TV tropes. So he knows how to sing. He just that in his videos, just kind of sing intentionally badly. But it's funny, you know? I mean, I've never done any of that stuff. Mainly because I'm not in college or anything. And mainly because I'm not necessarily that good at singing, and I don't want singing to be my passion, my outright passion in the world. I want to do a sing, mommy, but no. It's a bad idea. You cannot sing. You can't. It's not good for your character. Shut up, Memmy. I know what I do. I'm more of an improv guy, if you couldn't already tell. And with the power of improv, you can do a lot of crazy things. For example, you could just make up a situation in which someone starts talking to some guy, and it wouldn't reveal until the very end, or some point later on in that performance, that the guy that he's talking to is actually deaf. And he's just kind of reading his lips. Just subtly. It's just one of those things that you can do. It's optional, but you can do it. Also, there are just some things that you can focus on right now. Come on, you. I can leave this alone. Like right now, I can just stay put. Me pressing the wrong button at least. Stay put and not do anything, because these things, they can just stay there. Look it up. This is me pressing the button fast because I can. I'm not the best at mashing. Heck, I've explained in the first bloody video of the top 10 list, the first top 10 list, that I'm just shit at button pressing. The main reason why I haven't beaten the final boss of a certain video game, and you'll understand why in due time. So we've done 18 challenges, we've done one at bowling. Now for everyone's favourites, Pogo Party. Everybody loves this one. As you can see, it's almost all of it being bloody catapults that we need. Well, actually, more often than not, it's just these zombies. These bloody zombies that know how to do a thing. They can jump all over the place. This is the only things that I have. And just to make sure you know exactly what situation this is in, I have no reasons to quickly eliminate. So I have to be sure that I've got enough sun in the beginning to place down the cabbage pole in the right place, just so I can get through this first part. And again, I've already mentioned this, but I do kind of like how there's just the lamppost on the side, and it's just the eggs at the top there, and just some bird fecal matter. Like some bird crap. I mean, I was just doing that earlier. I was just thinking, like, some really shoddily made censorship, as someone was. When it's just like, oh man, that is some wicked darn, y'all. I could have fun with that all day, bro. Like, you just tell that it was just dubbed over. Dun 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 dun. Oh god, that was a bad idea, because if you couldn't already tell, the butter does nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. Where are you? Crap. Crap. Crapping crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap. Crepe crap. I'll have to take solace in others. That's 2 llamas! Yay. Hooray. For me. It's up there. Might as well hurry up and delay his actions for a few more seconds. Because that's enough of what you're doing. Don't ask. Don't tell. That's enough. Not enough, at least. Because as you can see, I already lost 3 of them. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I'm gonna just do this. I need this done. Because obviously you can see that it's working fine. I just need to gather up the muscle to just deactivate. Curses! Now he's gonna eat through the plants. That was a bad idea. As you can tell, no one likes this mission for obvious reasons. Mainly because I've lost all my lawnmowers already. Oh, and the Magnetron can't pick that up. So here's to another deaf guys. Not a deaf man, just deaf guys. I found a plant though. Don't take advice from me, you'll get shit for Christmas. And it's always looking at my brains.
No! Shut up, robots. Robot overlords. I'll keep you in check.
Okay. That these guys. That jalapeno. Jalapeno? Squash. And jalapeno. And that would work. However, that won't help it at all. Maybe... Damn it, I wish I had more sweet slots. But I have 28 grand. Maybe I can buy this. Yes! Success! I have an extra slot! Haha! Let me explain to you the wonders that is the triple sunflower. Well, it's not triple sunflower, it's just twin sunflower. It's just 2 sunflowers in one spot. You'll get more room. It's a double defense turret, yes. So it helps to a degree. I'm onto something. I know. I just don't know what to do necessarily. I mean, usually it's the length of a squash charging up that the timer for the zombies to start appearing is. But in this one, it's the extreme ones. It's actually extremely long, actually, because they don't start appearing until about right now. Gee, thanks. It's like waiting for a toaster to pop. It's like, you gotta pump right now. No. 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 Scuba diving in the bathroom seat. Not helping at all because that doesn't know how you eat, friend. That's just it. You can't dance unless you have ants in your pants. Well, I guess you can say that was some good quality writing. So yeah, things may be a little bit slower on the uptake, but hey, we have something. We have double sunflowers. Ergo, muscular genetically perfect pigs. That is what the damn, I was gonna sing the fast part, but I screwed up, like, immediately. Like, I know I'm not one of those people that would use like in every other sentence. Because I hate those type of people. There was one time, there was one lesson that I was in. Because normally I just bring in like a notepad to draw in whenever I have ideas during the day just to write in. There was one time where I was sat next to this one person, this one girl. Her name was Lucy, but that's not important. Anyways, there was just one lesson I just kind of counted every single time she said like, and I think it was 37 by the end of the hour-long session. And if that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does. Bop! Oh, yes. my only solace, is this. Because right now we have something that's working to a degree, and we can put down another one of these. But I'm gonna wait for a little while longer, because that's not working. I'm doing that for safekeepings, because that one doesn't have a lawnmower on it. Maybe I should have put it down there. Nevertheless, stay there. Or you just walk past. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to end up using a jalapeno. Jalapeno time! Didn't want to use that right now, but I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's the only thing that keeps me awake at night, because I don't know what's going on with my friend right now. I guess I want to know what's going on right now, but I want to know what's going on. I wish I just... How many times I use the term, I don't know what's going on, in that one bit of improvisation? Jesus Christ, man. I mean, you're bad at things, but yeah. And now this has turned into something akin to Last Stand. Now I don't have any ways of protecting. So I have to be careful. So we have 2 twin sunflowers. Look at this! Look at this! Damn it! Christ's sake!
No.
Is this gonna be a fast forward? Is this going to be a fast forward? Maybe after that time. Catapults are useless. Let's just bring the menopults in straight away. And tall nuts. And this again. Am I forgetting something? Don't think I am. But just in case, cherry bomb is my other temporary solution to the permanent problem. I know it's a horrible thing just to completely rip off someone, because that's copyright infringement. It's a bad idea. Anyway, but that's just one thing that if there was like an active community, I think there's still an active community in Plants vs Zombies and PopCap in general. There is a thing, and Tim's Let's Play of this game is probably one of his most popular ones because of how good it was. I can't necessarily tell how good it was in terms of words, because I'm not necessarily... I don't necessarily remember that Let's Play because I watched it a long time ago. For a second time, to be honest. But it was really good, and in such a way, it really shaped Tim's character, I'm guessing. Even though I'm not necessarily sure myself. Let's focus on the main problem at hand, mainly involving the other guys that want to kill me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should keep them at bay for now. I could have sworn that Cabbage just kind of did something on its own mind and just kind of completely missed. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Because the zombie's gonna appear on the top row. Like I pressed the thing. Oh no, it wasn't. Yes. Oh, it's good to be alive in this kingdom. What kingdom? I don't know. I know that my dog snores, but I don't think that's snoring. Where's the next bastard? There's the next bastard. Now that I'm on my 3rd attempt, you know why I don't like it that much. You know. At least we have something right now. What with these guys doing their things. Do your thing. So they're gonna be stuck on the tall nuts. And me kicking thing. They're gonna be stuck on the tall nuts whilst they get shot at by a lot of people. And by a lot of people, I mean not necessarily everyone. Let's just bat that right there. I should put the toilets on the bottom 3 rows because they're the most unprotected right now. Yeah, that's fine. You can go there, sir. Sir. As long as the zombies don't completely look the squash. Like, the squash tries to squash it, but then just misses. Because I've had that happen, and it's a horrible feeling. It's not good. But. Hey, look, there's a little E. Can you see the E? It's very obvious. That wasn't good. That was forced. That was so forced. Bap! Why I'm doing all these bops, I'm not sure. I'm guessing I'm in the mood for some pretty swoon action. You couldn't stop me from saying it. Grommet this, grommet that. Oh, I don't even know what it means. I mean, that was a lot of silence, but I was trying to think of something else to say. Mainly, something to do with internet personas and celebrities as a whole. Because sometimes you can just quote them, and people will just be like, oh yeah, it's that guy, that's funny. Then you talk to normal people, and they're just like, what the hell are you talking about? You should probably just focus on your day job. Bitch. Well, of course they wouldn't forcibly swear like that, but, you know, it's kind of an exaggeration. You'd always exaggerate a person in the story. That's actually something, though. For some reason, whenever my family mainly a sister of mine, just son of a bitch, upstairs right now. I don't know, hopefully she can't hear this. Because then I'll be verbally slaughtered, which is not a good sight. Anyways, what she often does whenever she's talking about me, you know when you use that mocking tone in your voice whenever your controller breaks, whenever you're talking about someone in a story where you're mainly speaking and it's just like the moment in the story where it's just, this is your crowning moment of stupidity and this is why this story is being told. You're being spoken as like this completely different person as to who you actually are. You know, in that voice? Like, my sister would just always voice me, for some reason, as just this Liverpoolian nightmare. And it just gets my nerves. It grinds my gears. Yeah. It's just not cool. She would just be like, and then Josh just says, yeah, that's not cool. It's like, oh yeah, well, that's just not my fault, yeah? It's not me. You can even kind of tell my voice. It's somewhere in the middle of grew up in Britain but prefers America. Like, I think I've said this at least once or twice before, but if I haven't said it, then forgive me. But I prefer certain pronunciations of American words. Well, I prefer certain American pronunciations of words. Like, I use the term bathroom for toilets, because toilets just sounds like, oh, can I go to the toilets? No, you cannot. And there are other things I can't really think of right now, but there are still some bloody good examples. Maybe I should focus on some other things. That maybe should not involve singing, because that's just kind of not correct in the situation. But at least we had wave 2. Now I'm debating here. I know this is something that won't get answered until the video actually gets released, and then again, it probably won't even get answered. But I don't know whether or not I should speed up those first 2 attempts, because it's one of those things where maybe or maybe not you should just have the main attempt in the background. Or just the main attempt in general being there. But anyways, The main point of this being we have 4 out of 5 double sunflowers. So that means we're getting 50 sun from these guys every go-around. So that means if we have 5 of them producing sun at the same time, you would get 250 sun. Now we have one of these. Maybe I shouldn't have put it there, because splash damage, and as you can see it's damaging the guy up there as well. Damaging the bottom row and the 4th row. So perhaps I should have put it on the middle row, and then gradually work on the in-betweens, bro. Although, thinking about it right now, that was actually a good place to put it, because it's one of the rows that don't have the general excuse that, oh, I don't have a lawnmower, therefore you have to protect that row a little bit more. Yeah, well, that's life, isn't it? Some of life's greatest mysteries. No, it's not. Although, speaking of life's greatest mysteries and things that may or may not seem... Great, I forgot about this! Shit! Get out! That's the one thing. Oh well. Yeah. Let me get back to what I was going to say. Speaking of things that I should probably get on to watching, there are some things that I would not like to admit that I haven't seen, but I still need to see, and at one point will do a full-on marathon of things that I haven't seen that I need to see. One of them being Pulp Fiction. And I know. Also Zomboss Revenge. Another thing of them being Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I quote it a lot, but I need to watch it. Maybe I should have waited. Idiot, you don't know what's going on right now. You probably don't know what is going on. I mean, yeah. I mentioned beforehand that, again, bringing up the topic, I'm spoiling a lot about this bloody list, I swear. The top 10 list, I've said before, that it's a choice between this song or another song. Well, it was between this song or another song, which is the Roof song, which I've already said. And I had to give it to the Roof level because it was more memorable. Even though this one is just so good. It's like... It's so memorable. Like, you have fond memories when this song is active. I said active. It's like a mob in a video game. And looking at the camera right now, I can just see it as, like, kind of off. That little bit off. What are you doing? Da 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 na 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 na. Ba da da dun do ba da do. Scooby doo doo. Don't make. That's my best part. I say my best part. I'm not. It's background music. You don't sing to background music unless you're one of those people that everyone kind of hates. Don't know why. Maybe because they're obnoxious. Makes sense. Let's bap that, and then we bap beep. We're actually already kind of far into the second run. I mean, look at that. We're there at that point. You can see the pointer. I'm not judging. Maybe I should explain, I used the jalapeno because I was running low on space. Also because the main reason. Let's see. Red eyes? No, blue eyes. Blue eyes. What's the matter? Now you bap there. Whilst I stay and ruin your kidneys. Jesus Christ, that was just unpleasant. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to go into detail, but I felt it. And I've accepted it. At one point, that was my mind Just thinking, yeah, just go with it. It's disgusting, man. I mean, I know why Tim just doesn't like it. The guy who basically is Toilet Humor, the YouTube channel Let's Play person. Steve here, and person. Jesus Christ, Josh. Maybe you should be a little less sane. And he's frozen. Wrong button. I thought I had the cabbage pole selected. So much for that. Wait for it. What am I doing in my life? You're tongue singing to a song in a video game. You know, video games. Sound like that old timer that doesn't know that much about said subject of video games. It's like, yes, honey, I was a big player of the video games. You could trust me. I played a lot of the tanks and the kanks. Bro. Yeah. Let's wait. Because any moment now we have the SUV attack. Oh, we have that. I don't have anything to defend that, so I had to accept my fate. Bap! Seriously, Josh, what is with you and bapping? See, you thought you had the other thing equipped again. Alright. Bap. Wrong thing. Wrong? Jesus Christ, Josh. Wrong thing everywhere. Now you have 3 jalapenos. There. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Whip. SUV! Nice to see you again, my friend. Time to kill you in a very irrational way. Bitch. Stay there, you son of bitch. You don't know me in real life. You a son of a bitch, you a son of a bitch, you don't ask any questions. You a son of a bitch, you a son of a bitch, ask. You are really weird at games, I don't... Jesus. Josh, you are not commentating well. The viewers should pay attention, at least, to what's going on. And you're just nonsensically chattering in the background. You know, in the background. Okay, enough of that pointless chatter, you twatter. That's just a horrible thing. I am sorry for even saying that. Because that means something really bad. Like, really bad. Really. Oh, good. Flame Ball. Instead of Flame Broil. I have no place for this guy. Take my jalapenos. Let's wait. There's gonna be another SUV attack. Or at least his foot gonna stop. Yeah, SUV! You know, it's a kind of a bad time to mention that my throat hurts. So much for that. So much for that. Freeze. Scumbag! Why are you taking so long to commentate on things? Is it just because you don't know what to do now? Hey, destroy this. Get this. It's good. My parents got it for me on eBay, 60p on Steam. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, there goes that cabbage pole, at least. Oh, that trill of notes. That's just satisfying. Didn't even pay attention to it until just now. Bap! Seriously. I didn't even intend for that, like most things. Freeze, scumbag. I'll just take that. Oh, that's 2 more. We are almost there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Brings those guys into it. Damn it, I was too... You know, Sonic, you don't have to rub my nose on it. Brad. Who's Brad? Why are you talking to him? Maybe he's a friend or accomplice that you know personally from work or something else. But who is Brad? Maybe he's someone from another dimension. Maybe that's not possible anyway. And he's done. Zumboost's revenge is killed. He is done. He puts up his flag because he surrenders. And now we have our final trophy. So that makes all of our minigames complete. Do we get an achievement for that? No, we do not. But what we do have, we have some Zen Garden plants, I believe. Yes, we do. Watch as they get watered yet again. Oh, okay. A lot of things. Like, the 3 plants that were grown up earlier on, has now... That had grown up earlier on, have now desired to grow in a much more satisfying way. So now we have a full top row. And now we're not quite sure what's happening. Let's speed this up. I'm just gonna speed this up.
Welcome to post-apocalyptic adventures of Hercules. In the last episode, we found out that Hercules was not the father to Andreas. And in this episode, we'll find out why Andreas left the family. Boy, this is exciting. You're learning so much from this one video. Little snippets, spec-second tricks. We actually have to buy something that I just screwed up on.
Okay. So we're back. All our plans have been revealed. We've got torchwood and a bean. Got a ice pea, idiot. We got cabbage poles, walnut, and we also got a tall nut. So we actually have 26 grand now. Let's take a quick look in the shop, because we know there's something there. Stop growing that beard. It's weird. Perhaps I should buy this, because it's a good power-up. Or maybe there's some other things around here that are good enough as well. Maybe this thing. Maybe I should get some Zen Garden stuff. Although maybe later. Or some stuff for your house. You can upgrade your house, dog. Check it. Alright. That's it for this episode of Plants vs. Zombies. In the next episode, there will be some point where we do versus co-op, I swear. But in the next episode, let's just tackle puzzle, okay? Because basically we're talking about puzzles here. Which is simple enough. And puzzle mode includes Vase Breaker and something completely different. So see you then. And may that swirling vortex of the house behind us not suck you into a death abyss and whatnot. Bye.